comprehend something is to understand, and we would even say realize in a higher way. You comprehend the idea of self that you've known, the name you were given by your parents, the schools perhaps that you attended. The ideas of self accrued through these engagements are very useful for you, yes. But the aspect of you that seeks to come forth, the true self as manifest as you, knows itself beyond structure, beyond linear time, beyond all those things you thought were insurmountable. The trajectory of this text must be comprehended by each of you as opportunity for manifestation, or the embodiment of the text that is being rendered now, as the lives you live, as the body you behave through, as the identity you may now know in an altered state or higher strata of manifestation. Now, the teaching that we bring forth today will be in two different parts. At the moment, we are preparing you for what comes afterward, and what comes prior is a comprehension of who you have been, how you have chosen, what you have known yourselves through, and how you have actually been complicit in the world that you see and all of its manifestations. You all like to think of yourselves as solvent, as separate, as having your own ideas and walking on your own solitary paths. In fact, you are of a whole, and the manifestation of reality that you see around you is, in all ways, comprehensive, a response in some ways to the identities held by all of you. The ideas of who you are, as manifest, conjure a world, make a world made so, render things into being, less through what you wish than what you expect. And you expect a world of challenge, of strife, and of turmoil, and you have claimed it. The lives that you live right now, and the agreements you make right now, one and all, will be part of what plays out in the landscape you share in the coming decades. The rendering of the new is upon you now, and each of you who says yes to these teachings may have a part in a new organism, a new world, a new way of being that extends beyond the old. The upper room you see, where manifestation occurs at the level we teach, is welcoming to all who would like to be here. But the world that you see today, an outpicturing of the identities of all of you, individually and collectively, is about to undergo a level of change that none of you have ever seen, nor has been seen for thousands of years. Periodically, humanity decides that it is time for a higher alignment. The alignment that is present now and is ongoing for the next several decades will be understood by you as the time humanity chose to reclaim its true nature. When humanity chooses to reclaim its true nature, those creations that were made in fear, those ideas that are no longer useful, those ways of being that no longer serve humanity, are up to be seen, up to be reconsidered, and up to be transformed. We say up because they must be seen in a lifted state for you to comprehend your participation in the landscape you have created and what comes of it. When you view anything from what we call the upper room, you have the ability to perceive it in a higher strata, without the investment of fear that you have so utilized to claim a world into being. The world that you see, you understand, is a co-creation. You are all participatory to it, and you have all been reared in fear, grown through fear, and you anticipate fear.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.